Alright boys, Valve just hit us with one of the biggest economy updates in CS2 in years. Trade-ups are now way more interesting. And also way more brutal. Low-grade skins are getting eaten, cases becoming more desirable, and some skins might as well have had a giant rocket to the moon sign slapped onto them. So today, we're breaking down the CS2 investment tier list, starting from the B tier all the way up to the single God tier S tier pick. These are the investments I think have the best long-term potential after the new update. First up, in B tier, cases. The new trade-up system makes cases more interesting because more skins are now profitable to target, which means more openings, more supply pressure, and more case consumption. Don't forget the CS2 population is booming right now. But, and this is important, not all cases are equal. Focus on rare drop pool cases, discontinued cases, old-school cases with good covert knife paths. These won't 10x overnight, but over time, solid B-tier growth with very little downside. Next up, old covert skins. These can be great because a lot of them still lead into knives people actually want, especially butterflies and older classics. Examples of coverts worth watching: M4 Cyrex and P90 Asimov from the Operation Breakout weapon case. P90 Death by Kitty from the Esports 2013 case. Sawed-off Kraken from the Winter Offensive weapon case. CZ Victoria from the CSGO weapon case 3. And our 8 Revolver Fade from the Revolver case. But be careful. Some covert paths lead to actual garbage. For example, Gallery Case Glock Gold Tooth, Kilowatt Case AK Inheritance and AWP Chrome Cannon, Huntsman Case M4A4 Desert Strike, also known as the Desert Yikes. We want to target coverts that trade up to good knives or gloves, not the Corky Nightmare. Now hear me out. Factory new gloves or good float in general might secretly become one of the biggest W's from this update. Why? Because FN gloves are almost impossible to trade up to. The float requirement is insanely strict, especially for gloves with uncapped float ranges. These can become stupidly rare. And yes, it does not have to be strictly gloves. Uncapped float knives like Autotronic can also become interesting, which I actually have in my tiny trading series, by the way. Go watch that, it's peak budget content. A tier starts strong, character craft stickers, and the elemental craft stickers fit right in too. These stickers get applied like crazy. They look good, they're fun to craft with, and they're no longer obtainable in the game. High application rate plus no new supply equals textbook price pressure. This is basically the same pattern we saw with Shattered Web and Riptide stickers. Very strong A tier. Next up, low tier skins from old collections like Chop Shop, St. Mark, Norse, Rising Sun, or Control. These are unboxed literally 0 times per day, since they are from old operations. They leave the economy, they never enter. With the new trade-up rule, these skins are becoming fuel. Every trade-up eats them. The only risk? Valve adds them to the armory. If that happens, GG. But without that, these are monsters. Don't sleep on classified skins. They're basically the middle children of the market. Not as flashy as coverts, not as cheap as mil-specs, but really strong when bought low. Some great case-based classifieds include Breakout, Deagle Conspiracy, Glock Water Elemental, Chroma 2, 5.7 Monkey Business, Fama's Jin, Chroma 3, UMP Primal Saber, Gamma, P2000 Imperial Dragon, Scar 20 Bloodsport, Sawed-Off Wasteland Princess, Spectrum, AWP Fever Dream, CZ Shangliu. These feed into popular trade-ups and usually hold steady demand. Easy A tier. And finally, the only thing that earns the S tier spot, the M4A4 Howl. Contraband, unreproducible, legally locked out of the game forever unless Valve wants a courtroom speedrun. Howl doesn't care about updates, doesn't care about trade-ups, doesn't care about supply. It's basically the Rolex of CS skins. It just goes up slowly, forever, while everything else panics. Low risk, high prestige S tier king. And that's the full CS2 investment tier list after the new trade-up update. Remember, nothing is guaranteed. Valve can sneeze and change the entire market. But if you want to see how to grow an inventory the fun way, check out my YouTube Shorts trading series. I'm trading from tiny items all the way up, and it's actually going pretty well. And if you're into sticker crafting, I've got a bunch of sticker craft shorts videos too. Definitely worth watching if you want inspiration for your next craft. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.